You were moving around the nation like a headless chicken, putting together symposium, explaining to Ghanaians how you can solve our economic problem. Yeah, the problem now we're to solve it for 8 years. Today you are telling us say Yanko Israel. Now obi a Jew ni and now onye Jew ni. Now we tell you the Jew for some fan. Woman Prusini, the two Israel ni o Jews Israel for krum fan hoben. Mahamudu die. Hey, famano na ni trimusa shwa famano.
31st January da MPP party na EDSU so omokoto omo prime minister aba. Neno na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o hwe nim so MPP delegate ebe to aba na dia ma no de krata dia ba bontene na o tie ne krata na o dia ba bontene na o se so onyankopon eyi King Cyrus a no onye Jude ni ekodi Jude man anima onu so wogidie so onu a onya kani no Ghana for delegate MPP for no ebe to aba na ma no nyame adoma 31st January no so ebe di MPP party nanim na after so the krata no eba bontene no na Kevin Taylor aba bontene the warning ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Ghana for yenye Jude for nti se Nyankopon eyi King Cyrus so nkodi Jude na mine anima Ghana any Jude mine enye pe nti Ghana nyame adoma 31st you deserve no e no so betimi awine yenko ne nko tie nkomo a Kevin Taylor edi afa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho
yeah ba kill jandams bi ansa na yedi jumade na hyehyɛ so and this is one story and the circulating on social media so ni nyina eye otrofo Azani Munafiki Mahamudu Bawumia or saying if God chose King Cyrus who was not a Jew then God can choose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia who is a Muslim to lead Ghana. Bawumia says onyankopon to me obi a friend of Cyrus ana onye Jew ni ema no tumi be den etumi ebedi omanimu a and there ono so Mahamudu Bawumia no onyame betumi agi no amana bedi Ghana so na Bawumia yesrewo na eni aka se Jew for Bawumia me sure say anopa bi otafre double to Bawumia yesrewo na eni aka se Jew for asante forma pa ko forma pa enzima forma pa en awuna for enta forma pa ye de na be Jew for where Jew for yourself. But the fact of the case is that say somebody needs to tell Bawumia and the MPP say he did not lose the elections because he's a Muslim. And that is one thing Bawumia is not getting. And it's something that he knows, but he just doesn't want to accept. You people should let Bawumia understand that the 2024 elections he lost, he lost it because Ghanaians got to know he's a liar. He's incapable of managing the affairs of this nation. That's all. It is not about Bawumia being a Muslim or Bawumia being married to somebody from Chad. No. Mahmoud Bawumia needs to understand, say, this kind of petty, childish, sympathetic politics, it does not work again. In 2024, 90% of the people who voted and voted the NPP out of power, they voted because they had assessed you for 8 years. And they have come to that point, say, you don't have the intellectual know-how to be the leader of this nation. So it's got nothing to do with Osuma Osum. It's got nothing to do with tribal Ufrim. And you people need to get to that point and understand the Ghana for Jimmy. Let me tell you. Say Yaka Obia Ostate religious politics, it was you, Mahamudu Bawumia. You went to the north and told our brothers and sisters in the northern region, say, because we are in Cremoninti, yan twaba maumedi president, Sebio, in Sobia and Cremonina, Sebio, with Jimia, or say manbedi president. So this kind of petty, tribal, religious politics, you started it, and you still not learned any sense to say, the new Ghanaian, the young Ghanaian, the Gen Zs, they don't care about this kind of mifriha, michiniha, or somewhere na mismo. They are looking at your intellectual know-how, how consistent you are, how truthful you are, and how you can solve their problems for them. We are one of the longest serving running mates in Ghana. And we are the longest serving vice president in Ghana. Inti so be catch say or be a friend Cyrus onyanko ponsa na onye Jew ni man be di Jew for so ye nye Jew for. And you need to get the basics right. 90% of the people who voted because no more chiromo. They voted because you lied to them that you were going to make sure their businesses survive. They voted against you because they could not trust your words. They voted against you because the jobs you said you were going to create, NAPCO, what, you could not create them. They voted against you because you said you were an economist, or you are an economist, and that you could sustain the economy, you could manage the economy to the point whereby the dollar was going to go lower than where you inherited it. But at the end of the day, they realized that the dollar was killing them. Their capital were all being swallowed up by your bad policies. So 90% of people who voted did not vote because you were Muslim. 90% of people who voted against the MPP did not vote because of one time. They voted because you are not intelligent enough to manage the affairs of this nation. And when it is better you come to that realization. King Cyrus, maybe I don't care about King Cyrus. Who the heck is King Cyrus? Diame me bedi Ghana na hia me. Diame ofa owo Antombra ebedi na hia me. Diame nua ofa nyoma e wo Togo. Ni sika sebi on capital enshi na hia me. Na King Cyrus de me fam hoben. But you are still not getting it. You are still being misled. The people are telling you, sir, because you ain't crebonity or losing, that is where you are getting it wrong. You lost because you are not smart. You lost because you are not intelligent. You lost because you are a liar. You lost because the people, the citizenry, they lost that respect for you. They were heartbroken. They did not believe in your words, and they still don't believe in your words. So it's about time you sat back, had a very strong reflection, and then understand and respect the intelligence of the people, and because these kind of things, it will not convince anybody to vote for you. Face the reality. Let them know the truth. Stop acting as if you're a child. Let the people know that we messed up. I am not qualified to be an economist. When was the last time you spoke about the economy, Bawumia? You have been working around the nation saying, oh, your campaign. When was the last time you spoke on the economy? You have never spoken on the economy again, Adentra, because you know from day one you were lying to the people. You are waiting for mistakes to happen for you to pounce on it. We are not stupid. Mistakes will happen, but we are not going to give you an opportunity. Mistakes will happen, but we are not going to give you an opportunity because you are not intelligent enough to solve problems. And that is what you need to know. But we are going to be critical and factual. You do one grache. Onam Ghana yedi blade kan wasi ye yedi tata blade kan wasi we yedi Gillette kan wasi say wada no hwa yenka ho asem de bia no ashrinke. We need to let you know the truth. Enti, get it right. Stop tickling yourself. Stop massaging your own balls. Face the reality. You lost not because you are a Muslim. You lost because the people don't trust you. You lost because the people know now you have been exposed. You are not smart. You are not intelligent. You cannot handle the economy of this nation. You lost because you are a liar. You lost because the people have no trust in you. Deal with these things. Deal with these things. And stop the comedy of you trying to be you are not going to get any sympathetic vote in Ghana again. The young Ghanaian is not willing to give anybody a sympathetic vote. The young Ghanaian is waiting for you to convince them through Wankasa Wanwasem and the young Ghanaian. So that 1992 kind of politics, Kufo de Noya Santinio and MPP, it's about what you can do, especially when you have been a vice president. Nana Dankwe Kufuado in 2012 or whatever, when 2016, 90% of Omoto Obama Kufuado, they knew Kufuado wasn't smart. They knew Kufuado was ignorant. They knew Kufuado was daft. They knew he was a crackhead. Majority of the people who voted for Kufuado, they voted for Kufuado because of you. You were moving around the nation like a headless chicken, putting together symposium, explaining to Ghanaians how you can solve our economic problem. Yeah, the problem now we're to solve it for 8 years. Today you are telling us, say, Yanko Israel, Nana Obi a Jew ni, and Nana onye Jew ni. Now we tell you the Jew for some fan. Woman Prusini, the two Israel knew Jews, Israel for Kuma fan. Mahamudu dear, hey, Famana, the Trimusa Shwa, Famano. You are still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kevin Tell. It's exactly 4:17 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 9:17 in Ghana. ye chirechirem 2026 na yaba no ya ka kyerem say ye be guide aban we ye de no kre aban we eye mistake a ye betia no aban we ye de ye a ye bebo na baso so be na adwun say odi atro ene jandam ebe da Ghana for egu aban we ni masia we will be the firewall, we will stop it, and that is what we are doing. We will never underestimate the intelligence of Ghana for wow ushemi biano. There are millions of people omushemi omunim nyansa cheme. It is just that omunya opportunity need to sit here like myself. I will never sit here and think what I will do here is to make sure the facts and a media show makano kreno abra mention skirt no one who said the ekoni you on painful bebre omutie me I cannot underestimate their intelligence. You on kora bebre omutie me yes smart mean to me dwin say meti hanti minim nyansa cheomo. So I will do my best to make sure say nipa na wotie meka say ampa akwa we bumi. That is what I do here, and that is what we will do here. Say ne be na protect your ban no. I protect John Mahama. I protect NDC aban. Omuye mistake ayan twema omo.
We yen koma Kevin Taylor. Edi fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and koma no kodi about MPP about what nyame adma 31st January and also ever so na ocean no subscribe. Ja comment to comment section ase from my old media so.